Greetings from African Enterprise and happy Easter to you. What a joy for us to have commemorated the death and the resurrection of Jesus. I say what a joy, but yet we know what an agony it was for Jesus to have died for us. But the good news and the interesting thing is that whenever Jesus spoke about his death, he also quickly, in the same vein, spoke about his resurrection, that he would die, but he would also rise up again on the third day. And so I want you, or I'm inviting you to ponder with me, what does it mean to live out the resurrection life daily? Living out the resurrection life daily. In the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 14, there is a verse that inspires me along living daily the resurrection life. It says this: Christ's love compels us. The love of Christ compels us, because this we know, that he died, and because he died, all died. And it says, it continues on to say, and he died so that all those that live may no longer live for themselves, but for him that loved them and died for them. So the love of Christ compels. In other words, what God did through Christ becomes a source of strength, compels us. It compels us, it quickens us, it stirs us. But then remember, it also says he died so that you and me that now live may no longer live for self, but for him that loved us and died for us. So living for self or living for Christ. He died that I may no longer live for myself, but live for him. What does that mean? It's expected of me no longer to live for self, no longer to live selfishly. Jesus did it, and he did it for strangers. We were not like him, not as kind, fallen humanity, but he loved us, and he laid his life for us. Is it that stranger whom you do not know? You can be Christ to them by doing an act of love, a sacrificial, something that will speak to them. And that's what our reflection today, 2 Corinthians 5, 14, 15. The love of Christ constrains us. Because he died, so we all died. And he died so that in his resurrection we may rise up with him and no longer live for ourselves selfishly, but live for him, which means living for others and blessing others. And by so giving, we live. May the Lord bless you this Easter season, and may we continue what he began, giving, so that that giving continues to all eternity and to many others around the globe. May the Lord bless you. We love you. From African Enterprise, Stephen Bogo. Thank you.